Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I wanted to make this video. It's quite a silent house right now because family has gone away to do some things, and I was gonna go with them, but, I'm not feeling too well, or I wasn't feeling too well. I'm getting better, but I felt like this video was due. I brought my whole setup here, and I really need to take the chance to record this video, and nobody being home is the best kind of time to make a video because I want to just make sure I don't have any interruptions during the video. But today, guys, I wanted to talk about some content plans I have. Now, unlike most of my other kind of videos, I just went and blabbered on about, what I want to do in the future of this channel. I didn't really give too many ideas, and I really didn't, do much. So, today, I have a whole list, just a small little list that I'll be going through with you guys on ideas for a series on the channel. If you guys have any ideas for a series for the future channel, make sure you guys give me some down in the comments below. And, well, without further ado, let's just get started. So, now that I've been doing some, I've been involved in the car community for a while now, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do on this channel, and what would be, some series ideas, and one of the first ones is the biggest one that I have at the moment, and it's flipping. As you guys know, there's a lot of flipping YouTubers out there. They record their process, they flip cars, and they make money, and they make a living off of it, and they teach others how to do it. So, my plan is to have one of the same series, except I want mine to be, I don't know, how could I say this, different? I want it to be a little different on my channel, where I actually stay consistent with the flipping videos. I keep on flipping cars, and I give you guys lots and lots of content. And I know everybody has their own way of flipping cars. Some people might just buy them and just straight up resell them. They might go to auctions, they might browse Facebook Marketplace, which honestly is going to be my kind of thing to do, browse Facebook Marketplace. But after, doing lots of research on it, I am ready to get into car flipping, do this on the channel, and give you guys the entire process through my own videos, instead of watching, Chris Fix It or whatever. A lot of people aren't very consistent with car flipping, and that's the big thing that I really want to do. I want to show consistency, and I want to give you guys lots of car flipping videos, and eventually, hopefully become very successful with it in my learning automotive journey, So, let's move on to the next one. So, some of these are pretty obvious, and what many car people do, with their channel, car people. So a lot of people, of course, if you're a car enthusiast, you like to build cars, probably, and if you don't, well, then what do? I know a lot of people do that, and I also want to do some builds on my channel, maybe some, anything that has to do with my own car, and going along the process of making a build, of course, stance, drag, track, and many other of those kind of genres. And I kind of want to do that on the channel, just like everybody else does, so really not a surprise. But, next one. So, this is kind of what I was getting into with flipping. A lot of these go back to one another, these points. But another thing I'd also like to do is kind of show on my channel mechanical tutorials. Of course, Chris Fix It is already there. God, I'm having a stroke. Chris Fix It is already there, but I want to be another one of those channels that gives some tutorials, because some people, obviously, they'll have some, I don't know, a Mini Cooper, and they'll look up a fix on the car, and they'll be like, there's no videos on this car. What am I supposed to do here? So, I'd like to get more of a variety of that thing, I'm not going to necessarily say this out loud. I really don't know what my future has planned for me. But, obviously, I'm into cars. And honestly, I can't tell yet, but I feel like I am going down the path of a mechanic. At first, I was doubting that, because I'm just not mechanically inclined at all. And also, a lot of people don't get paid too much. But, there's a quote that I follow now that says, if you do what you love, then the money will follow, That's just a famous quote and everything. And honestly, now I don't really mind all of that. It would be cool to have my own mechanic shop, and that would help a lot with content creation, giving me a lot of cars to work on and a lot of ideas. And I feel like one thing people don't do is when they are mechanics, obviously not many mechanics do actual YouTube. And for the ones that do YouTube, they do it like full time. They don't even have a mechanic shop or anything. And I feel like that'd be really beneficial to, making builds and tutorials on the YouTube channel. So, that might be a possibility in the future. Now, honestly, every car guy has to enjoy themselves at some point. So, I think it'd be really nice if I would involve cars in my life and start doing some vlogging and car events. I think it's a really good way to kind of connect with the community that I will build here on YouTube. And, I like showing my life to other people. Sometimes it may get a little too personal, but I feel like it's just kind of another good idea for content creation. And I definitely will be doing some vlogs in the future about, that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Now, kind of like tutorials, another thing that I want to touch on my channel is step-by-step fixes to certain cars, certain problems. And really, tutorials are kind of the same thing. But I feel like I just had to add this again because, I'm sure without any content, it would be like another thing that just keeps my channel running when I can't think of anything else. And, it's not something I necessarily want to do on the channel full time. I'd rather have more of a flipping and vlogging channel. That's kind of my idea. But, there's always room for, some fixing up cars and all that. And I'm sure that would be something good for the channel and something good for you guys in the future. But, as I said, I already touched on that, so. Now, as you guys know, I mentioned flipping in the beginning of the video. And, with flipping, there's always some things you can do. And challenges exist, so you can make a challenge for yourself on your YouTube channel, like I'm flipping $1,000 into $100,000 worth of cars. That's a big challenge. That would probably take a long time, but I feel like it'd be really good content for the channel. And another kind of challenge that I think would make more sense, since obviously if you get money from flipping cars, you're going to want to spend it, and I also don't want to just keep every car to the series, but I feel like a better, more consistent idea would be just to flip to a car. So in other words, if you have a truck and you want to flip it, you can go and flip it until you reach a Dodge Viper. That would be really cool. I've seen a guy on TikTok do that before. He obviously doesn't stay too consistent because everybody has their own life and not a lot of people have the time to sit there and flip cars all day. But that's why I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, we'll have a lot more time to do that here on the channel. But honestly, I don't think so. But, God, my knee hurts. So a lot of you guys might see some videos where some people will say, how did I afford this at 16 years old? How I bought a Hellcat at 18 years old. Like, whoa. Kind of crazy. I feel like if I can go out and I can do things, big achievements that are not really accomplishable, and I'm still young, I can make videos on that. I know those type of videos might just have a good chance of blowing up. I feel like my knee is just cramped. It's back to what I was saying, I feel like that would be a good idea for the channel because it I don't really know. I kind of lost track of what I was saying when I got distracted by my knee. But you guys get the point. And I guess that's about all I had for this video because I ran out of the list. But if you guys have any more ideas, like I said, comment them down below because I want your ideas and I want this channel to grow into something big and have a lot of content for you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell because it always helps me out. It supports me as a small creator. And yeah, that's enough for me today. See you guys in the next one.